You all know who I'm talking about, who's standing right by me, Supervisor Cindy Chavez, who represents 500,000 people here in the county as supervisor, but she has done far beyond that. As you know, we love the Air District because they help us keep that air clean, and Supervisor Chavez is also the chair of the Bay Area Air Quality Management District, who's also one of our sponsors today. Thank you. Yay. And our air district has been in the forefront of promoting electric vehicles. So we've worked with them long time before it was common to have those people up there giving ride and drives. And we're so thankful to have all of our people here that came out to support the event. I want to thank everyone, and I'll be back with some of those thanks in a little bit. So right now, I do want to mention though, you know, we care about other transportation too, because in our valley, 40% of all of our air pollution is transportation related. And so Supervisor Chavez not only serves on the Air District, but she's on the VTA board, the MTC board, Caltrains, and she was just appointed by the governor for the Board of Community Corrections. Am I right?
You've been doing your reading.
Hey, no, Beth helped. but I have known her for at least 25 years, and I have been impressed with her leadership always.
Thank you. Thanks, Margo. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I know I'm kind of speaking to the evangelists as we're here today to look at alternative fuel vehicles. And why are we doing that? We're doing that because we know that the only way to make sure that we have clean air and frankly a planet that is going to be here for our children and grandchildren is if we change the way we do everything in our world, and that includes commuting, how we get from point A to point B. And Margo, one of the reasons I'm so excited to be here with you and Breathe California is what better way to help people have the experience of being able to drive a hydrogen or electric car than to actually let them have the opportunity to drive it and then to meet owners of these cars as well, people who have the experience to explain what it's like to own an electric vehicle or a hydrogen vehicle. I'm so excited that the Air District is here, and I know I see all these great organizations that are going to be here all day long. So one of the points I want to make to all of you is let's send out a message, because we want to make sure everybody knows today that they can come from now until 3 o'clock and get healthy food, but I'm pleased to also see there's a little junk food here too. Well done. But healthy food and tacos. They get a chance to talk to people who really know a lot about this electric vehicles. I really want to say a very special thank you to not just Breathe California, but to some of the auto dealers who are here. We have Toyota, DGDG, the Del Grande dealer group, Jaguar, and that is a beautiful car. I just wanted to drive that one. And also to the city of San Jose. So today, just one other thing I wanted to add. You know, we want to make sure that every single neighborhood knows that there's access to these electric vehicles. And the thing I think people don't know is all of the incredible rebates that are available when you buy and even lease these kinds of vehicles. So come on out, join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. There are a lot of people here to educate you, and we're going to make sure you're well fed and that you have a great experience. Thank you, Margo, so much for letting me join you today. I want to give a very special shout out to all the folks who are here, both volunteering and who are part of organizations that really want our air quality to be clean. Remember that we won't breathe clean until we drive clean. Thank you. Overall plan for the city of San Jose, the county, and the Air District and Breathe California. Yes, so as a region, we've adopted a plan to reduce the number of vehicle miles traveled, especially using fossil fuels. And so the more, so today we're out here because we want to be able to do two things. We want to be able to introduce people to the technology, and also we're in the east side of San Jose, so we want to make sure that this is something that doesn't belong just to folks who have a lot of money, but everyday people like the rest of us that want to have access. So this is part of a big plan to, again, change our commute. One other thing I'll just say is that we're also very focused on reducing trips in general. So when we think about commutes, we often think about driving to work, but we're not just talking about when you drive to work. We're talking about when you go to the grocery store, when you go to a doctor's appointment. So all of this adds up to cleaner air and, frankly, climate, to protecting the climate. So thank you for the question. Anybody else? We're good? All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks so much.
Margo, you want to mention that the entertainment is also
I would like to thank those sponsors and participants here who were not mentioned. And you might note that we have solar energy here today doing this very speaker system and microphone, and that's by Soul Funk. So, and Matt's going to play us a little music later, so we're happy to have that. We also have we invited our taco truck, and we have down EV Match is down here, help match you up. I know we mentioned the city of San Jose, but we have several parts of the city helping sponsor. Mayor Liccardo's office was kind, and as well as the Department of Transportation in San Jose, and San Jose Clean Energy that's down there.
And Councilwoman Sylvia Arenas.
And Councilwoman Sylvia Arenas, which is at the next booth over. And then I want to also thank our longtime partner that from way back, the Electric Auto Association.
Yay!
And they're here in force as usual. And I want to introduce some of our Silicon Valley Clean Cities Coalition Advisory Board. Sitting behind here is Bob Garzee, who's with Green Fleets Group and has been the chair for many years. And Mark Roost is over here to the left. I don't think he hears me to wave. And we have Johanna Beam, who is also here somewhere. And finally, I would like to give a big shout out for the person who got all this together, who did absolutely everything, and is running around today doing everything still, Sandra Philpott.
Yay!
So Sandra's over there. Woohoo! And I get to work with Sandra all the time because she's our environmental health director, and she's also my co-director or co-coordinator for Silicon Valley Clean Cities. So thank you, Sandra.